The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
The Convo, the 10th-ranked Hiland Hawks with a record of 21-4, and they've won now 6 games in a row, taking on Newark Catholic, the Green Wave, a record of 15-11, and they won 5 straight. And all for the right to move on to the regional championship game this Friday night. Stay tuned for the pregame show on WKLM.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. They have beef loin boneless sirloin tip roast for $4.59 a pound, beef loin boneless strip steak for $9.99 a pound, and Smith's Premium Ice Cream for $3.48. They also have beef loin sirloin steak for $4.79 a pound, pork shoulder steak for $2.49 a pound, Gerber's chicken drums or thighs for $1.49 a pound, and corned beef brisket for $5.49 a pound. Plus, enter to win your height in the Smith's Ice Cream Contest at Rody's IGA.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Hobburns Insurance and Millersburg.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobburn from Hobburns Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobburns Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobbrunsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
Alongside Hiland Hawks in basketball, Coach Marsh, they both, of course, getting their 6th consecutive district championship to get to this regional semifinal game. And be easy to think it's just kind of old hat mark and just easy to make it to this level. But you know, it's a hard road to make at this point. So this is still quite an achievement just to get to this level at the regional point.
Yeah, it is. And especially this year, I think our district was one of the tougher ones in the state. And, showed with the battles that we had just to win some early tournament games. So, yeah, proud of our guys for getting this far, but hopefully we can keep playing well.
You mentioned keep playing away. Obviously, we went to the regionals last year in the regional level with that 4 or 5 points shy of capturing a regional title. How much does that kind of stick in these guys? I know some different guys from last year, but how much does this kind of stick in their mind from last year, knowing that they got that close to getting that regional title?
Yeah, you hope it helps. Newark Catholic was in the regionals last year too. They pretty much got their entire team back from last year. So I'm glad we have some guys that played in these types of games because they're different. They go really fast. You got to get off to a good start. It's hard to come back against really good teams like you play down here. So, yeah, you hope that the experience we have will help us tonight.
Obviously, always a fun venue at the college level here at the Convocation Center, but still kind of something to get used to, right? Every single a little different venue, even though the guys have played here before. How much is that just kind of getting used to the setting here when you get here to play?
Yeah, it's weird. It's wide open. There's no fans on the court. If you haven't been here, it is a strange place for a high school game to be played. So it takes a little getting used to. They don't let you out on the floor early, stuff like that. So, it's one of those things you just got to kind of go on the fly, trust your kids, and just hope that they play well.
You mentioned taking on Newark Catholic, of course, back-to-back district champions themselves here. A 15-11 record, but a very battle-tested. What stands out to you about this Newark Catholic team?
I think, number one, they've played an extremely difficult schedule, a lot like us. Senior-laden team, a lot like us. Their kids are used to winning. They were, in the state championship game in football. So, yeah, they're a team that's not going to back down from anybody, and they're very good. They're playing really well right now.
You mentioned getting off to a good start, but other than that, against this Newark Catholic team, what do you have to do tonight?
Well, they're a great rebounding team. That's where it starts for us tonight, and they're actually a great three-point shooting team. So those are two of our big keys: are rebounding the basketball and then trying to keep them off the three-point line.
One of those things, you got to match that physicality in a game like this, right?
Yeah, they're going to be physical. They're going to try to push us around, use their football mentality a little bit. So we're going to have to respond to that early in the game.
Mark, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's the voice of Hiland Hawks and basketball coach, Mark Schlabo.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Hobburns Insurance in Millersburg.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057. Smith Barnes Funeral Home in Sugar Creek can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it's a simple, elaborate, traditional, or a unique ceremony, Smith Barnes Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-852-2141. Smith Barnes Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Hiland Hawks.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Do your New Year's resolutions involve becoming a better saver? CSB can help with that. Our website provides tips and guides for getting started, and our Money Manager tool within online banking will help keep you on track. The budget tool creates a custom plan based off your last 3 months of spending, helping to tailor your budget to your lifestyle. Let CSB help you find success in sticking to your budget. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
Hi, this is Brent Schrock from Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. We love trees and the beauty of our rural community, but trees near our power lines is our #1 reason for power outages. That's why your cooperative spends over $1 million a year to trim trees near our right-of-ways. Vegetation management is a proactive approach and a key component to our commitment to provide safe and reliable electricity to our members. So next time you plant a tree, look up, make sure the tree is shading your house and not our lines.
And for Newark Catholic last year, out of the Central 2 district, they would defeat, as the 3 seed, they would defeat the 7 seed Burn Union, by a final score of 72-46. And that district title for Newark Catholic last year was their first district championship since 2010. Of course, they now won it 2 years in a row. In the regional tournament from last year, Hiland at the Convo, they would defeat Trimble by a score of 56-48. They would fall 44-39 in the regional title game to New Boston Linwood in that regional championship contest. And for Newark Catholic last year in the regional semifinals, they would go down to Botkins 75-50. Botkins after that would go on actually to capture last year's Division IV state championship. Botkins defeating Columbus Grove last year, the state finals 60-44. That's who Newark Catholic lost to back in the regional semifinals from a season ago. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Have you been thinking of your next business meeting, wedding, family get-together, or the holidays? Log Cabin Catering can take care of all that. Call Linda today at 330-231-4913, and she can customize their menu to meet your needs. They offer a full menu including soups, salads, sandwiches, appetizers, main and side dishes, casseroles, and don't forget about dessert. Check out their website at www.logcabincatering.com.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com.
Would you like to see your business grow? Heritage Signs LLC has provided quality signage for over 25 years. They do everything from designs to installation and specialize in signs, LED message boards, banners, and vehicle and fleet graphics, and so much more. They are located at 4562 State Route 39, Millersburg. Stop in today or visit their Facebook page. You can also call Heritage Signs LLC at 330-893-3011. That's 330-893-3011.
A single-family home located at 5989 County Road 203, Millersburg, is listed for sale by Confident Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $489,000. This custom Dave Slayball built home in 2003 is full of quality craftsmanship and has 4 bedrooms and 4 full baths with 3,960 square feet in the East Olds Local School District. For more information, or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Kurt Yoder at 330-204-2447 or check it out at confidentrealty.com.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mixed styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home building and woodworking needs. They are dedicated to caring for each project like they care for their own. Keim offers free next-day delivery on an unmatched selection of stock items within their local delivery area. Shop a growing selection of products available online at keim.express or call to place your order today. Yes, you heard right. You can place your local delivery order online at keim.express. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at homespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
Hiland a record of 21-4. They're the 10th ranked team in Division 4. They've won 6 games in a row, while Newark Catholic is record is 15-11, but they've won 5 straight against a very tough schedule, as Mark Schlabel talked about. Hiland averaging just over 54 points per game offensively, while Newark Catholic averages 55 a game. Defensively, the Hawks have the edge, allowing just 43 points per contest, while the Green Wave give up 52.5 a game on the defensive end. In the Division 4 East District this season, Hiland came in as the 2 seed, and Hiland defeated the 15 seed Bellsville 61-10. Then went over the 8 seed TCC in overtime at the sectional title game at the Reese Center 61-56. Then another overtime win in the district semifinals at Cambridge as Hiland defeated the 5 seed Monroe Central by a score of 50-46, eventually capturing the district championship for a 6th consecutive year. They would defeat the 3 seed Malvern over at New Philadelphia by a score of 50-36. For Newark Catholic, they were the number 2 seed out of the Columbus 1 district, and for Newark Catholic, They got the win over the 17 seed Fisher Catholic, 61-52. Then a victory over the 11 seed Madison Christian, 44-36, before eventually capturing the district championship over the top seed Grandview Heights, 54-33 for their second consecutive district title. And for Hiland taking on Newark Catholic in this regional semifinal game, the winner moves on to the regional championship game this Friday night, 7 o'clock, back here at the Convocation Center at Ohio University against either Lucasville Valley or Latham Westrum. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
East Home's Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Home's Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Home's Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
Freedom. We let you decide. Are you looking for a bank that offers checking accounts that fit your lifestyle? Account options that provide the features that make each day easier to navigate through. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, we let you choose the accounts that answer your individual financial needs. By simply answering 3 easy questions. Yes, I said 3. You can determine the perfect account. And now you can open that account online and begin banking with us today at kilbuckbank.com. It's all about freedom of choice. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
4 regional semifinals from the Convocation Center at Ohio University. McRoy alongside Troy Fritz for tonight's broadcast, and really 2 teams very battle-tested going into this game here tonight, Troy.
Yeah, well, we know a lot about Hiland, but obviously Newark Catholic, kind of a mirror image of what Hiland does. They play a very, very, very good schedule throughout the year. Don't let the 15-11 record fool you, but a very big team inside. They'll rebound well. They shoot the ball well. This should be a good matchup.
You look at these teams, too. Obviously, Hiland now their 6th straight district title. You know they're used to getting to this level. And Newark Catholic back-to-back trips now to the regional, so a team now, as Mark Stable talked about, went to the state finals in football. This is a team that's used to winning as well.
Newark Catholic has a lot of tradition down there, Matt. They're used to being here. They play well in environments like this. So this will be a tough matchup here for Hiland. But, you know, Hiland, they've been here before, too. They know how to win games like this, and we've seen them all year long, Matt. They've been tested as well.
Well, you know how tough Hiland is. Obviously, they were tough to kind of build their team on the defensive end, and this is a Newark Catholic team, as Mark talked about, physical, and Hiland's going to have to match that physicality tonight.
They will. You know, I think we've seen Hiland rebound with the best of them this year. They've been outside a lot this year, but somehow they tend to come out okay on the rebound. But I think the key tonight is going to be Hiland shutting down the 3-point shooting of Newark Catholic.
And sometimes all just kind of getting used to this setting, right? You play in the Convo, nice venue here, but a different kind of venue, kind of just getting used to that, settled in, I guess, early on.
Yeah, as Mark said, these baskets are kind of hanging out in the middle of nowhere. There's no backdrop, so it'll take a little bit of adjustment here for both teams to kind of feel their way through this court environment.
We'll see what happens. Again, the winner moves on to the regional finals this Friday at 7 o'clock at the Convo. We'll back around with tonight's starting lineups of the opening tip after this on WKLM.
You can now shop True Value Hardware at Holmes Lumber in Millersburg. In fact, it's the only True Value store in Holmes County. They have added literally thousands of items to their inventory, including Easy Care paint, making it easy for you to find everything you need for your next project. Holmes Lumber is located on State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Behind every project is a True Value.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Home is not a place. It's not something you can touch. Home is a feeling, and Danbury is home. Here at Danbury Senior Living, we offer comfort, support, and security for the next chapter in life for you or your loved one. Our team members form lifelong bonds with our residents and their families. When it's time to take the next step, stop by our communities in Millersburg and Worcester for a tour. Visit DanburySeniorLiving.com for more information. We can't wait to meet you.
Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's IGA Marketplace. They have beef loin boneless sirloin tip roast for $4.59 a pound, beef loin boneless strip steak for $9.99 a pound, and Smith's Premium Ice Cream for $3.48. They also have beef loin sirloin steak for $4.79 a pound, pork shoulder steak for $2.49 a pound, Gerber's chicken drums or thighs for $1.49 a pound, and corned beef brisket for $5.49 a pound. Plus, enter to win your height in the Smith's Ice Cream Contest at Roadie's IGA.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
It's being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for tonight's starting lineups, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. For Hiland tonight, they'll go with 6-foot sophomore guard Sammy Detweiler and 5'8 senior guard and Grant Miller. A 6'1 senior guard and Tony Yoder. Forwards, 6'2 senior Chris Shetler, and the other forward is 6'2 senior Caden Miller. For the Green Wave of Newark Catholic tonight, they'll go with 6' 3" senior forward in Cole Cantor, a 5'11 senior guard in Tristan Gorius, 6'3 senior forward in Brandon Buchanan, a 6' senior guard Ashton Cox, and a 5'10 junior guard in Kyle Langenbrunner.
Hiland a record of 21-4, coached by Mark Staball in his 17th year. Newark Catholic a record of 15-11, coached by Nate Adams. And the starting lineups brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They have experts in collision repair and paint jobs, and will have your car looking brand new. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 330-674-1483. McElroy alongside Troy Fritz and also Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. Glad to have you with us here on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Of course, this game also being video live streamed tonight on the WKLM Facebook and YouTube pages as well. That is courtesy of Claxton Communications, Casey Claxton, also Lydia Brady, and Emma Merriman providing full video for tonight's game. You want to check that out on the WKLM Facebook and YouTube pages. Hiland wearing their black jerseys, black shorts, red numerals, and white trim. Newark Catholic, their white jerseys, white shorts, and green numerals and green trim as well. Just about ready for boys Division IV regional semifinal basketball from the Convocation Center. It'll be jumping for Hiland is going to be Chris Shuther, a 6'2" senior, and for Newark Catholic, Cole Cantor. He's a 6'3" senior. And awaiting the whistle and the toss. Of course, tomorrow night we'll have more regional semifinal basketball. Division III, Garaway against Wheelersburg, airtime around 7 o'clock. We're also video live streaming that game also on Facebook and YouTube. Here's the whistle and the toss. They'll be bounced around, finally grabbed by Hiland, going left to right in the first half of action. Here's the pass by Grant Miller. Tony Yoder, left wing Shuther. Dribbles it out top. Looking, back in the corner to Grant Miller. He'll take it to the top of the key. Against the 2-3 zone defense right now, Newark Catholic. Now to Detweiler, out top to Yoder, left wing Grant Miller. Dribbles it, looking. Back in the corner to Chris Shuther. Dribbles the left wing, back to Grant Miller. His pass goes right wing to Detweiler. Out top, Grant Miller. Back in the corner, goes over to Chris Shuther. He'll back it in. Cross-court pass to Detweiler on the right point. Looking. Detweiler three-pointer up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound finally hauled in by Brandon Buchanan for the Green Wave. They'll have it for the first time. Newark Catholic going right to left in the first half. Here's the dribble by Cantor. Dribbles it now high on the left side. Had 17 points in that district title game in their win over Grandview Heights for the 6'3 senior. Out top of the pass to Langenbrunner. Dumps it inside, right block, goes inside to Cole Cantor. He'll bank it in, and Newark Catholic has the early 2-0 lead.
Yeah, they went inside quick, taking advantage of that height.
2 points for number 2. It'll be Hiland basketball on the right wing to Detweiler. Looking, out top to Shuther. Dribbles it high on the left. The handoff goes to Tony Yoder against that 2-3 zone defense again. Picks it up. Yoder's pass inside, stolen away. And the first turnover on Hiland to the front court. Here's Cantor, drive. Lane Cantor, layup off the glass is good. Just like that, back-to-back buckets and a 4-0 Newark Catholic lead. Hiland ball. Here's Grant Miller to the front court. Now on the left wing, Tony Yoder. Looking, dribbles it. Back in the corner, grabbed by Caden Miller. Cross-court pass to Grant Miller. Miller to the corner, gets the handoff to Chris Shuther. He'll dribble right wing. Now back to Grant Miller to the foul line. Left point to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down. Hiland on the board. They're down 4-3.
Big shot there by Sammy Detweiler.
Much needed to get things going for that Hiland offense. Here's Cole Cantor for the Green Wave. Across the timeline, dribbles the left wing. The handoff goes to Gorius, driving to the foul line, passes inside. Nice look. Goes to Langenbrunner. His shot no good, but he's knocked to the floor. And Kyle Langenbrunner to the foul line to shoot 2.
Caden Miller sending a little message. If you're going to come in here, you're going to pay for it.
Indeed, the first team foul in Hiland, and Caden Miller has his first personal foul. And Langenbrunner, 5'11 junior forward. He had 4 points in that district championship win over Grandview Heights. And the free throw is up, going to be in and out, no good. He'll have one more to go. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game, as that player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Second free throw, no good, missed them both. Rebound grabbed by Sammy Detweiler. Hiland basketball, they're down by 1. Grant Miller into the front court. His pass goes to Detweiler, high on the right side. Out top, Shuther. On the left wing goes to Tony Yoder. Back over to Grant Miller on the left side. Out top, Tony Yoder. Dribbles it to the foul line. Dumps it on the right side to Caden Miller. Head fake. His shot off the glass is good. Caden Miller gives Hiland their first lead at 5-4.
Good penetration of that zone there by Tony Yoder to set up that shot inside.
Green Wave basketball with 5.5 to play in the first quarter. To the right wing. Here's Cantor. Dribbles it out top. Passes high pick and roll. Goes over to Langenbrunner. His shot blocked. Rebound grabbed by Buchanan. Out top to Cantor. His three-pointer going to be no good. Missed everything. Goes out of bounds. And Hiland has the basketball. Good defense that time, causing the air ball in that shot. And Mark Slayball talked about three-point shooting being key tonight, trying to have to defend that against this Newark Catholic team.
Yeah, absolutely. But so far, Newark Catholic's been content to go inside on Hiland, but they will shoot it outside.
Hiland ball. Here's Detweiler on the right wing. Out top to Shuther. Left wing, Tony Yoder. Dribbles it out top. On the left side over to Grant Miller. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound to the floor, picked up inside. That was by Brandon Buchanan. To the front court pass by Cantor, goes out of bounds, but off the hands of Sammy Detweiler. It'll stay with the Green Wave.
Yeah, Sammy Detweiler will leap clear over the Hiland bench to try and go after that.
Acrobatic play, good effort that time of the Hawks. Newark Catholic will have it midway into the front court on the far side. And they trail at 5-4 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 6-foot senior Tristan Gorius to inbound. He does so to Cantor. Dribbles it out top against Tony Yoder. Pass inside, going to be grabbed under the basket. Over to Langenbrunner. Back in the left wing over to Buchanan. Back to Langenbrunner. Dribbles it to the foul line. Out top of the pass now to Gorius. His pass over to Langenbrunner to the foul line, knocked loose and stolen away by Dylan Weaver. Weaver to the front court. His layup going to be off the glass, no good, but going to be a blocking foul called on the other end. Weaver into the ball game right out the back, gets a steal and draws a foul. 2 free throws coming his way.
Yeah, how often have we seen that this year, Matt? He comes in and right away the sparks fly. He earns that nickname, the microwave.
He certainly does. Dylan Weaver, 6'1" senior, averaging 11 points per game during the tournament trail and 3 rebounds per contest. 80% free throw shooter on the season. He's 6 for 11 for the foul line during the postseason. That free throw is knocked down, his first point tonight. Hiland now has a 6-4 advantage. 4:40 to go. We're in the first quarter. Caden Miller is out. In is going to be Alex Yoder, the 6'6 sophomore for the Hawks. Second free throw by Weaver, knocked down, makes them both. He has 2. Hiland now a 3-point lead. 4.5 to play, first quarter. Newark Catholic has the basketball. Here's Cantor across the timeline. Ball knocked loose by Yoder. He'll get the steal. Nice move on the defensive play by Tony Yoder. Long pass by Grant Miller. Grab by Detweather. Across lane, Alex Yoder. His shot no good, but he's going to be fouled. Nifty ball movement by the Hawks, and now Alex Yoder to the foul line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I like Hiland pushing the tempo up there, beat that Green Wave defense.
Second team foul on the Green Wave. And that call on Ashton Cox, his first personal foul. Alex Yoder, 6'6 sophomore, averaging 2 points per game and just under 3.5 rebounds per game during the tournament trail. And that's just his second free throw he's attempted during the postseason. He's 0 for 2 as he missed that first free throw right there. 7-4 Hiland, 4:25 to play in the first quarter. And the second free throw is up, going to be in and out, no good, missed them both. Rebound going to be grabbed by Cantor. Greenview basketball into the front court, over to Buchanan, to the corner. Here's the three-pointer by Gorius, blocked out of bounds by the long arms of Alex Yoder.
Coach Slayball's got a certain rotation he likes to go to. You see Weaver and Yoder come in. They play big dividends early.
Certainly do. Did right there. Gorius now to inbound. Looking. Out top of the pass goes to Buchanan. Guarded by Sheather on the left point in the hands of Ashton Cox. Now to Cantor high on the right side. Dribbles it, spins around at center circle. Lost at left point now to Cox. Cox dribbles it out top against Grant Miller to the foul line. Picks it up, knocked loose, grabbed again. Pass goes cross court now to Langenbrunner. Into the corner, grabbed by Cantor. Back on the right point, over to Ashton Cox. Drive to the baseline, runner by Cox, high in the air, no good. But he's finally going to be fouled on the reach in by Grant Miller. Second team foul on Hiland. Grant Miller has his first, as always, playing very tight defense.
Oh, he is. And Hiland's really pushing their defense out on the perimeter, trying to force Newark Catholic well outside that three-point line.
Ashton Cox, 6-foot senior. Again, he had 4 points in that district championship win over Grandview Heights. Free throw here is up, going to be knocked down. And that'll be his first point tonight. 7-5 Hiland. Grant Miller will have a seat. Replacing him is Tony Yoder. Stay tuned immediately following the game tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. We'll have those area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Brought to you by Yoder Lumber. Second free throw also good by Cox. He makes them both. Now a 1-point ball game. Hiland is up 7-6. And with the basketball for the Hawks will be Yoder out top now to Detweiler. Out top Tony Yoder. Looking on the right point to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down. His second three-pointer. Hiland now a 10-6 lead. And now Green Wave have the basketball. Here's Cantor left wing. The handoff. Drive by Gorius. Lane. Outbound shot blocked away, but a foul called. And maybe a little bailout that time as he was always kind of losing his balance, but he'll draw the foul.
Yeah, Gorius went in there out of control. Actually turned his back to the bucket, threw it up. I'm not sure how he gets that call.
Third team foul on Hiland. Call that on Tony Yoder, his first personal foul. Kind of walk it off. He kind of turned his ankle there. And he'll step to the foul line. Tristan Gorius, 6-foot senior. 10-6 Hiland. 3.5 to play in the first quarter. And always a good sign to see Sammy Detweiler getting that three-point shooting going early.
When he steps into his jump shot, it's a pretty thing.
And now ready to receive the basketball is Tristan Gorius. And the free throw is up. Going to be off the mark. Stopped by Southside Quick Lube and asked for a Quaker State oil change. For performance you can count on. Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. Tony Yoder, Sammy Detweiler, also out there for the Hawks. Alex Yoder and Chris Sheather and Dylan Weaver. Here's the second free throw by Gorius. That's up. That's going to be knocked down. Splits the pair. Gorius has his first point. 10-7 Hiland. Hawks have it on the back baseline. 3.5 to play in this first quarter from the Convocation Center. Winner will play against either Western or Valley in the regional championship game this Friday night at 7 p.m. Caden Miller back in for Alex Yoder. Hiland has it. Here's Detweiler across the timeline. His pass goes to Yoder, high on the left, back to Detweiler. Right wing goes to Dylan Weaver. Weaver drive to the baseline. His shot's up, going to be no good. Rebound to the 4. Chased down by Buchanan. Into the front court goes to Cole Cantor. His layup going to be off the last and good. Cantor has 6. And now the Greenwave back to within 1. 10-9 Hiland. They had the ball. Here's Detweiler on the right point. Takes it to the right wing. Crossover to the foul circle. His pass to the quarter goes to Tony Yoder. Yoder to the baseline. Dumps it inside. Knocked out of bounds off of Newark Catholic. It'll stay with the Hawks.
Yeah, Tony Yoder did a good job penetrating that zone on the baseline.
Grant Miller is in. Sammy Detweiler is out. And Grant Miller to inbound beneath, throwing backboard for the Hawks. The receiver from the official. His pass goes in mid-post to Caden Miller. Inside the foul circle to Scheller. He'll hand it off out top to Grant Miller. His three-pointer's knocked down. Grant Miller, his first points. Hiland now a 13-9 lead.
Yeah, big hot shooting night here for Hiland from three-point range so far.
Greenway basketball on the other end. Here's Ashton Cox. Out top. Nice look inside. Goes to a cutting Braylon Bates. His shot no good. Rebound goes to Caden Miller after that Bates miss. Grant Miller's pass goes front court for the Hawks. Now to Scheller on the right wing. Out top, Grant Miller. His three-pointer going to be off the mark this time. Rebound grab by Caden Miller, however, inside. He'll be tripped up, no foul, and going to be call him for a travel. So they're going to call apparently not tripped up. I don't know.
Ooh, a lot of contact down there, Matt.
Turnover instead for the Hawks. So it'll be Newark Catholic basketball. So Cole Cantor will have it across the timeline. Dribbles it high in the left against Tony Yoder. Now to Bates on the left wing. Dribbles it against Dylan Weaver. His cross-court pass down to Cantor on the right point. Out top now to Cox. His three-pointer's going to be no good. Rebound, Caden Miller. Hiland basketball. Grant Miller into the front court. Has it out top. On the right wing to Weaver. Weaver to the foul line. Cross-court pass to Caden Miller in the corner. His three-pointer's going to be knocked down. It's still raining threes.
Caden Miller can do it inside and out.
And he has 5 points on an inside and outside basket. 16-9 lead for the Hawks. 1:40 to play in the first quarter. Green Wave had the basketball. Here's Bates. Dribbles it out top. Whips the pass to the corner. Here's a Cole Cantor, a three-pointer. Knocks it down. He'll answer on the other end. He's also pretty good.
Cole Cantor
has 9 points to this Cantor in the first quarter. Now a 16-12 Hiland advantage. Hawks with it. Here's Grant Miller out top. Now to Chris Scheller. Back to Grant Miller. Dribbles it to the foul line. Out top to Weaver. Weaver drive to the lane. Knocked loose. Grabbed by Tony Yoder. Yoder to the right block. His shot's up no good. Rebound 5-4. Grabbed by Weaver. His Pepeka is going to be good off the glass. Dylan Weaver has 4. Hiland now an 18-12 lead.
Weaver paying dividends here early for the Hawks.
Picking up that loose ball, and now the Green Wave have it. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Here's Cantor to the right wing. Working against Tony Yoder. On the right side over to Braylon Bates. He'll have it knocked loose and stolen away. And stolen right back, however, by Kyle Langenbrunner. Out top now to Buchanan. His three-pointer going to be knocked down. Turnover is costly as now Buchanan has his first 3 points of the game.
And Newark Catholic can strike quick.
18-15 Hiland, 35 seconds to play in the first. Here's Grant Miller for the Hawks into the front court. Possibly looking for that final shot of the quarter. Miller looks to the far bench with 23 seconds and counting in this first quarter of play. Grant Miller, Caden Miller, Chris Scheller, also Tony Yoder and Dylan Weaver on the floor for the Hawks. 14 seconds to play in the first quarter, down to 10. Down to 9 seconds. Miller starts into it, takes a left point. Left wing now to Weaver. Weaver drive. Up out shot by Weaver. Be up, no good. Rebound grabbed inside by Cox, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. At the end of one from the Convocation Center, it's Hiland 18 and Newark Catholic 15. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
In business since 1979, Schlabach Printers, headquartered in Sugar Creek, is proud to be your one-stop shop for print and design services. They are ready to help with the design, layout, and printing of any projects you have. Schlabach Printers produces their work on site and operate multiple in-house presses to complete a full range of services. Schedule an appointment to discuss your business branding needs, from logo design to catalogs, photography, banners, and more. Call 330-852-4687 or visit the shop on Route 93 between Sugar Creek and Baltic. They're open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and 24/7 online at schlabachprinters.com.
All ready for the second quarter of action will be Newark Catholic basketball. And right off the bat, a travel called on Eli Morris. That'll be their fourth turnover. First quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz, where Hiland was 4 for 7 on three-point tries for that first quarter. Newark Catholic was 2 for 4 for 50%. Hiland also was 2 for 5 from two-point range for 40%. Newark Catholic 3 for 4 for 75%. Hiland was 2 for 4 for the foul line for 50%. Newark Catholic was 3 for 6 for 50%. On the fourth, three-pointer by Detweiler, meanwhile, going to be no good from the corner. Rebound, fought forward to the floor, knocked out of bounds. It will be Newark Catholic basketball, they're going to say. Hiland out rebounding Newark Catholic 8-6 in the first. 3 turnovers for the Green Wave and 2 turnovers for the Hawks in that first quarter of play. It'll be Newark Catholic basketball in the second, trailing by 3. Into the front court. Here's Cantor. Pass goes out top. Now to Ashton Cox. To the corner goes to Buchanan. Backs up to the baseline. His shot's up in the air. Going to be no good. Rebound. Fought for. Grabbed by Grant Miller. Hiland ball in a 3-point lead. Grant Miller across the timeline. Calls out the play. Now to the left wing. Pass shot from the runner inside the lane, I should say, is no good. Missed everything. Rebound grabbed inside by Eli Morris. Green Wave basketball. Here's Cantor. Pass left wing to Cox. Dribbles it against Grant Miller. Picks it up. Into the corner. Grabbed now by Eli Morris, the 6'3" junior. Now over to Ashton Cox in the corner. Dribbles the left wing. Spins around. Cox cut off along the baseline. And a couple of bumps, and finally gets called for traveling. That defense by Grant Miller causing the 5th turnover.
Yeah, they could have maybe called an offensive foul there just as easily.
Absolutely. And it'll be Hiland basketball. Still up 18-15. CU strikes first in the second quarter. Grant Miller with the ball. Calls out the play. His pass goes to Shetler. Left wing Tony Yoder. Dribbles it. Yoder out top. Now to Caden Miller. Back on the right wing to Sammy Detweiler. To the corner goes to Shetler. Shetler to the baseline. Knock loose, goes out of bounds off of Newark Catholic. It'll be Hiland basketball, but he threw him backboard.
Yeah, I like what Hiland's doing, really attacking this zone inside.
Worked well so far. It'll be Detweiler to inbound for him. Looking. His pass goes to Scheller. Head fake. Cross-court pass down to Grant Miller. Now to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound topped out top by Caden Miller. Back to Grant Miller. Hiland keeps the possession alive. Caden Miller out top to Grant Miller. Left wing back to Tony Yoder. Yoder out top. Looking. Back to Grant Miller left wing. To the right block to Scheller. He'll back it in. Out top Grant Miller now. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Eli Morris. Cantor to the front court for the Green Wave on the right wing. Pass out top goes to Buchanan. On the left wing. Grabbed by Joe Stanley. Dribbles it to the corner. On the left wing, back the handoff over to Ashton Cox. Inside the Eli Morris, backs it into the paint. His shot up going to be no good. Gets his own rebound, put back is going to be good by Eli Morris. That'll make it a 1-point ball game. Morris has his first two, 18-17 Hiland. That'll be the first points of the quarter for either team. Hiland ball now to Detweiler right wing. Dribbles it to the foul line. Left wing, Caden Miller. On the right point, Grant Miller. Right corner goes to Tony Yoder. Yoder out top. On the right wing, back to Grant Miller. To the corner of the Scheller. Scheller out top, Grant Miller. Out of the foul line, into the corner of the Detweiler. His three-pointer's up and going to be no good. Rebound grab by Cole Cantor. Cantor to the front court for the Green Wave. To the foul line, nice look inside, goes to Eli Morris. He'll make it up and in. Morris has 4, now a 19-18 Newark Catholic lead.
Yeah, Morris a recipient of a good pass there by Cole Cantor.
And Hiland, meanwhile, has kind of gone cold in the second quarter.
They have indeed.
Here's Grant Miller out top. Now to Scheller, knocked loose, grabs it again, dribbles it to the foul line, and the corner goes to Tony Yoder. His three-pointer is going to be in and out, no good. Rebound grab by Eli Morris. Under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hiland has not scored so far in the second. Cole Cantor across the timeline. 19-18 Newark Catholic. Now to the corner, Cantor to the baseline. Picks it up. Right wing of the pass goes to Stanley. Stanley backs it up. Double team now looking against Scheller. And nowhere to go with the 5-second violation. And it'll be a turnover on Newark Catholic. That'll be their 6th. Troy Miller Agency with offices in Shrevey and Berlin. Wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with a quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Hiland with the basketball. They trail by 1 with 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Grant Miller into the front court. On the right wing to Tony Yoder. Dribbles it to the right post inside the Scheller. He'll back it in under the bucket. Scheller going to be hacked inside under the bucket, drawing that foul on Eli Morris. 2 free throws down for Scheller.
Yeah, that's a good move there by Shetler. He had the defender on his hip and just kept working him to the hole, drew the foul.
First personal foul on Morris, 13th foul on Newark Catholic. Chris Scheller is at the foul line for the first time tonight. 6'2" senior, averaging just under 11 points per game and under 5 rebounds per contest during the postseason. Free throw here is going to be no good. Scheller is now 7 for 15 for the foul line during the tournament run. He has 1 more to go, trying to tie up the game with this free throw. 4:13 to play in the first. Scheller. Free throw is up, going to be knocked down. His first point, and we're tied up at 19 apiece. That's the first point of the quarter for the Hawks. Newark Catholic basketball. Here's Cantor across the timeline, working against Tony Yoder. His pass goes to Morris on the left point. Back over to Buchanan. On the right wing goes to Cantor. Cantor spins around to the baseline. His shot's up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound going to be grabbed, however, by Langenbrunner. Into the corner over to Stanley. His three-pointer knocked down. Joe Stanley with a 3-point basket. 22-19 Newark Catholic. That'll be his first points of the game. Hiland ball. Grant Miller to the front court. Left wing back over to Dylan Weaver. Weaver out top. Into the corner down to Grant Miller. Miller to the baseline. Cross-court pass goes to Detweiler. All alone for a three-pointer. He'll knock it down.
Bingo.
His third three. They'll tie up the game once again at 22. Great penetration also by Grant Miller on that play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Newark Catholic basketball. On the right wing to Stanley. His pass to cutting Langenbrunner. His shot's up, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Eli Morris. His putback is no good. Rebound slapped away, grabbed now by Grant Miller. Has a poke loose on the 4. Stolen back away by Morris, however. And Hiland their third turnover. And it'll be back to Newark Catholic. Here's Cantor to the front court. Back over to Buchanan. Back to Cantor in front of the midcourt line. He'll dribble it. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it'll be off of Sammy Detweiler. It'll stay with the Green Wave.
Yeah, good job overplaying that passing lane by Detweiler.
At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game as that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value from the Subway in Millersburg. Ball knocked loose, stolen away by Chris Scheller. On the other end, Scheller with the layup off the glass, going to be good, and a foul. Has the bucket with the left hand. That foul on Cantor and Scheller. Big-time play defensively, a chance for a 3-point play.
Hey, the big fella can get out and run the floor too, Matt.
Certainly can. 14th foul on Newark Catholic. Cantor has his first. Scheller his first field goal of the first half. And Hiland back in the lead at 24-22. 3 points for Scheller. And this free throw here, up in the air, will be no good. Rebound grabbed by Kyle Langenbrunner. Green Wave basketball trailing by 2. Cantor on the right wing. 2.5 to play in the second quarter. His pass goes to Joe Stanley on the left point. On the left wing, grabbed now by Langenbrunner. Inside, grabbed inside by Buchanan. He'll make it up and in. Buchanan now has 5, and we're tied up at 24. Third tie of the second quarter, and also for the first half. Hiland basketball. Here's Grant Miller's pass. Goes to Detweiler, right wing. Out top to Scheller. Now to Grant Miller, left point. On the left wing, back to Dylan Weaver. Weaver dribbles it. Top of the key. Crossover. Into the corner goes to Grant Miller. His three-pointer going to be knocked down. Grant Miller, his second three-pointer.
Timely 3 there by Grant Miller.
He has 6. Back to a 3-point Hiland lead. Newark Catholic basketball. Here's Cantor to the foul circle. His 18-footer's up and knocked down. He'll drill it. Cantor now has 11. His first points of the second quarter.
Yeah, Cantor's a nice-looking ball player for Newark Catholic.
27-26 Hawks. They had the ball. Pass by Grant Miller. Goes to Yoder. Left wing Dylan Weaver now. Out top, Tony Yoder. Yoder to the foul line. Into the right wing over to Detweiler. Out top, knocked loose. Almost stolen by Buchanan. On the 4 now, finally was stolen by Cantor. Back to Buchanan. He'll lay it up and in. Buchanan now has 7 points. Hiland has their 4th turnover, and now a 1-point lead for the Green Wave. Third lead change of the second quarter. 28-27 lead for Newark Catholic. Hiland ball. Here's Shether to the foul line. To the lane. Dumps it inside, goes to Yoder. On the right wing, Grant Miller. His three-pointer is going to be good again. His third three-pointer. Hiland back in the lead at 30-28.
Trading punches here, these two teams, but Grant Miller shooting lights out.
Back and forth we go. 5th lead change of the first half. Under a minute to play in the second quarter. Newark Catholic basketball to the front court. Here's Cantor. On the left wing, back to Joe Stanley. Dribbles it. Crossover left wing. Spins around. Out top. Still with the basketball against Grant Miller. Picks it up. Nowhere to go with it. Finally a pass. Goes into the hands of Cantor and a Newark Catholic timeout. 36 seconds to go first half. Hiland 30. Newark Catholic 28. Back around after this on WKLM.
There's a strong demand for properties, and now is a great time to sell. Steve Mogg of Kaufman Realty and Auctions has 24 years of full-time experience focused on representing sellers by auction or listing in homes in surrounding counties. Steve looks forward to working with you to get your property sold at top dollar. Call Steve today at 330-763-4769. That's 330-763-4769.
It'll be Brogan Steinmore reporting all the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Of course, we're also a reminder this game is being video live streamed courtesy of the Claxon communication team of Lydia Brady, Casey Claxon, and Emma Merriman on the WKLM YouTube and Facebook pages. It'll be Green Wave basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 2 with 36 seconds to play in the first half. Inbound to Cole Cantor. He'll have it in front of the midcourt line. Working against Tony Yoder. Now to Stanley high on the right side. Stanley dribbles it against Grant Miller. On the right wing back to Langenbrunner. He'll take it to the baseline. His layup is going to be good off the glass. Langenbrunner will tie the game up at 30.
Yeah, he got a step on Tony Yoder, just went straight to the hole.
4th tie of the second quarter. 13 seconds to play. Hiland ball. Here's Grant Miller out top. To the corner goes to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound knocked up in the air. 5-4. And finally grabbed by Cantor. 2 seconds. Shot midcourt going to be no good by Langenbrunner as the first half will come to a close. Halftime score from the Convocation Center. It's Hiland 30 and Newark Catholic 30. Back around the recap of the first half for you after this on WKLM.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
The Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-through to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
This is Tim Meyer with ProMotion Therapy, where we understand that your health is important to you. That's why we have solutions for all your therapy needs. From a sports injury to recovery from a surgery or pain management, we will help you make a plan for the road to recovery. We are conveniently located on the south side of Millersburg at 1207 South Washington Street. Give us a call today to schedule an appointment and join the ProMotion Therapy family, promoting a better you.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let home siding contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home siding contractors.
Halftime in boys Division 4 regional semifinal basketball from the Convocation Center. Ohio University and Hiland is all tied up with Newark Catholic at 30 apiece. Hiland outscoring Newark Catholic 18-15 in the first quarter. Newark Catholic came back to outscore the Hawks 15-12 in the second quarter. And the first half that saw 5 lead changes and also 4 ties. And Hiland all tied up at 30 apiece with Newark Catholic at halftime. For Hiland, leading the way, that was Sammy Detweiler and Grant Miller were both able to knock it down from the outside in that first half. Sammy Detweiler was 3 for 8 rather, from three-point distance for his total of 9 points. And also Grant Miller in that first half, he was 3 for 6 from three-point distance for his total of 9 points. Also 5 points scored by Caden Miller, 4 for Dylan Weaver, and 3 points scored by Chris Shether, rounding out the Hiland total of 30. For Newark Catholic, leading the way for them in the first half, that was Cole Cantor, their point guard. And Cantor was 1 for 2 from three-point distance, also 4 for 5 from two-point range. Cantor had 11 first-half points. Also 7 points scored by Brandon Buchanan, as he was 1 for 1 from three-point distance, 2 for 3 from two-point range. Buchanan had 7 first-half points. 4 points scored by Eli Morris, and also 3 for Joe Stanley. 2 apiece for Ashton Cox and Kyle Langenbrunner, and 1 for Tristan Gorius, running out the Green Wave total of 30. Halftime score, Hiland 30 and Newark Catholic 30. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
Thank you very much, Matt. For Newark Catholic in the first half, they would go 3 of 6 from three-point range for 50%, while Hiland would shoot 7 of 16 for 43%. Hiland 3 of 7 from the field, good for 42%, while Newark Catholic would go 9 of 15 for 60%. From the free throw line, it would be Newark Catholic going 3 of 6 for 50%, while Hiland just 3 of 7 for 42%. Rebounding advantage would go to Newark Catholic, as they would grab 18 rebounds in the first half. Hiland would grab 11. Newark Catholic commits 7 turnovers. Hiland commits 4.
And for Newark Catholic individually, it was Eli Morris who had 5 rebounds, 2 at the offensive end. Also 4 rebounds for Brandon Buchanan and 3 boards for Cole Cantor. For Hiland, leading the way was Caden Miller. He had 4 rebounds, and 1 of those came at the offensive end. Halftime score, Hiland 30 and Newark Catholic 30, and just a really good basketball on both sides in that first half, Troy.
Well, Hiland coming out here, we talked about Newark Catholic's three-point shooting ability. Hiland going 7 of 16 in the first half. They're shooting extremely well outside, but, you know, Grant Miller, how about his defense in the first half, Matt? Wow, he just played a tremendous first half of defense.
No question about that. But maybe the one thing you could say separation-wise, even though the scorer's tied, is that rebounded advantage for Newark Catholic. And Mark Stable kind of talked about that. So far, Hiland maintaining pace, but certainly would like to cut that deficit down.
Yeah, and Newark Catholic's got a couple second-chance opportunities in the offensive glass that led to points. So there's a difference really in, you know, where we're at, where Hiland could be up 4 or 6 points. We're actually tied up. But, you know, both teams battling hard here inside.
Winner moves on to the regional finals Friday night, 7 o'clock against either Lucasville Valley or Westrum here at the Convo. Halftime score, Hiland 30 and Newark Catholic 30. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere.
Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
Mount Hope Auction is offering the following sales next week, including a Mid-Ohio pony sale on the 7th, a draft horse sale on the 8th, a carriage and tack sale and Haflinger sale on the 9th, and a draft horse sale on the 10th and 11th. Check out their website for more information at www.mounthopeauction.com or give them a call at 330-674-6188. The Mount Hope Auction is located right in the heart of Mount Hope, and they are proud supporters of all Holmes County athletes.
Next time you're in a Subway restaurant and you're looking for a little extra snack to top off your favorite footlong sub, why not add a soft, chewy, and oh so delicious Subway cookie? They're available in 4 tasty flavors, so maybe a dozen would be better. And all Subway cookies are baked fresh daily, and that helps make them the most loved cookie in America. And did we mention they're available in a platter? Take a variety to your next party or event. Subway cookies, the perfect way to finish your next Subway meal.
Your logo and signage are often the first impression a customer has of your business. Are you communicating the image you want to have? Heritage Signs can help you with new and updated signage. They will work with you from design to installation, making sure you are happy with the end result. Heritage Signs is located at 4562 State Route 39 Millersburg, beside the Holmes County Flea Market. Stop in today or visit their Facebook page. You can reach Heritage Signs at 330-893-3011.
It's okay to treat yourself now and again. Pomerane Medical Spa in Millersburg is dedicated to helping you look and feel your best every day. Whether you are looking for a wrinkle-free smile or a youthful lift for your aging skin, their Botox or lip fillers will be the perfect solution for you. In the month of March, they'll be offering a 20% discount on all services for their new clients. Wave those wrinkles goodbye and get the subtle yet wowing look you've always wanted. Call 674-1584, extension 5012 today.
Have you been thinking of your next business meeting, wedding, family get-together, or the holidays? Log Cabin Catering can take care of all that. Call Linda today at 330-231-4913, and she can customize their menu to meet your needs. They offer a full menu including soups, salads, sandwiches, appetizers, main and side dishes, casseroles, and don't forget about dessert. Check out their website at www.logcabincatering.com.
Come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. Hi, this is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy in Berlin, and now also in Millersburg inside Rody's IGA. We're here to fulfill all of your prescription and immunization needs. Don't wait for your next doctor visit to start experiencing the difference of an independent community pharmacy. Just stop in or call and we will transfer your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
And just about ready for the start of the second half. Again, this game being video live stream courtesy of the Claxon Communication team of Casey Claxon, Lydia Brady, and Emma Merriman on the WKLM Facebook and YouTube pages if you'd like to check that out in the second half. We're also, of course, on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. Hiland basketball. That pass to be deflected away on the floor. Grabbed by Shutler inside. Nice look over to Caden Miller. He'll make it up and in. Hiland, a 2-point lead at 32-30. Not the way they drew it up, Troy, but they get the basket.
Looks good in the scorebook, Matt. We'll take it.
Caden Miller has 7. It'll be Newark Catholic basketball going left to right with it. That pass goes right point. Into the hands now of Langenbrunner. Into the corner goes to Cantor. His three-pointer is going to be way off the mark. Rebound goes to Sammy Detweiler. Now to Grant Miller. Knocked loose. Stolen over by Cantor. His layup going to be good and a foul. Cole Cantor, the bucket and the foul by Grant Miller. A chance for a three-point play at the foul line.
Yeah, tough break there for Hiland. Cantor getting his hands in there, getting the steal.
And that'll be Grant Miller's second personal. First team foul, of course, on the Hawks. Cantor has 13 points. The Hawks had their 5th turnover of the game. And now Cantor with the free throw, the 6'3 senior guard. Free throw is up, going to be no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Caden Miller. Tied up again at 32. That's tie number 5 of the game. Grant Miller to the front court. Picks it up, looking. Lobs into the corner, goes to Caden Miller. He'll take it right wing. Now the handoff to Grant Miller. He'll dribble it out top on the left point to Scheller. Scheller to the foul line. Hands it off now to Tony Yoder. Drive to the lane. Yoder, shot off the last is going to be good. Tony Yoder has his first two. Hiland back to a 2-point lead.
Yeah, that's a good take there by Yoder. Went right at the defense.
Newark Catholic basketball down 34-32. Cantor runs it across the timeline. 6:45 to play in the third quarter. Pass goes out top and in the hands of Gorius, who takes the right wing. Back in the corner, fumbled and now grabbed by Buchanan. His pass goes right to the foul line to Ashton Cox. Spins around. Shot by Cox up in the air. Going to be no good. Rebound to Caden Miller. Hiland ball. They have a 34-32 lead. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline from the convo. Takes a left wing. Back in the corner to the Detweiler. Dribbles it. Out top to Caden Miller. Right wing to Tony Yoder. Yoder spins around. His shot off the last. Going to be no good. Rebound put back is no good by Scheller. Rebound finally to the floor. Grabbed again by Chris Scheller. He'll keep the possession alive for the Hawks. Grant Miller's pass to Scheller. Into the corner to the Detweiler. Dribbles it to the corner. Left wing to Scheller. Out top, Grant Miller. Back in the right wing, Tony Yoder. Into the corner to the Caden Miller. Looking. Lobs the right wing back to Grant Miller. His cross-court pass to Scheller. Drive to the lane. Scheller's pass, left wing back to Scheller. Drive to the baseline. His shot up going to be no good. Rebound knocked up in the air by Scheller again, no good. Rebound put back by Scheller, going to be no good, but he's going to be fouled. Scheller hitting the offensive glass. And finally draws the foul. He'll go to the foul line.
Yeah, he's got 3 offensive boards here early in this third period. Wow.
That's the second personal on Cox. First team foul on Newark Catholic. Chris Scheller is at the foul line to shoot 2. He has 3 points so far tonight. And the first free throw attempt is going to be up and no good. Stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off of State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com. 2-point lead for Hiland, 5:42 to play in this third quarter. And the second free throw by Chris Scheller is going to be up and no good. Missed them both. Rebound Tony Yoder, however. Back to Detweiler. That three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound knocked away finally to the floor. Grabbed by Detweiler. His layup is going to be no good again. Rebound going to be fought for and going to be, I believe, out of bounds. And back to Newark Catholic. So Hiland, plenty of chances but not able to score. They finally actually called a foul on the Hawks.
Yeah, missed opportunities there. A lot of opportunities there to put the ball in the hole.
So it'll be Green Wave basketball and down by just 2. On the floor for Hiland, Tony Yoder, Alex Yoder's out there, Chris Scheller, Dylan Weaver, and also Grant Miller. Green Wave with the basketball, Cantor to the front court on the right wing. Still with it, pass inside, goes to the right block to Langenbrunner. His shot going to be no good, but wave it off anyway. A charge as he ran into Dylan Weaver.
Who else? Dylan Weaver comes in off the bench. Cold takes the charge. What a play by Dylan. That's basketball IQ.
Absolutely. First personal on Langenbrunner. Second team foul on the Green Wave, and also have 7 turnovers. And we talk a lot about Dylan Weaver for his offense, but also pretty good defense too.
Yeah, he brings that spark on both ends of the floor. That was just a heads-up play right there. Hiland needs to capitalize here, Matt. They need to get a point on the board.
Grant Miller to the front court for the Hawks, up 34-32. On the left wing, back to Scheller. Now to Grant Miller, out top to Scheller. He'll find Weaver. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound, grabbed by Alex Yoder. Into the corner goes to Grant Miller. Dribbles the left wing, out top to Weaver. His pass goes cross-court to Scheller, now high on the right side. Scheller to the foul line. Now to Grant Miller, right corner to Yoder. Yoder dribbles it. Out top to Weaver. Left point now to Yoder. Left wing back to Scheller. Scheller drive to the baseline. Under the bucket. Pass nice dump inside to Alex Yoder. He'll lay it up and in. Assist Chris Scheller. Bucket for Yoder. Hiland now a 4-point lead.
Big bucket right there for Hiland.
Alex Yoder, his first 2. Newark Catholic basketball. Into the corner goes to Langenbrunner. Dribbles it to the lane. His pass goes over to Eli Morris. Morris dribbles it to the foul line. Backs it in. Kicks it right wing back over to Cantor. Back in the left corner. Here's a three-pointer by Gorius. Going to be no good as he falls to the floor. Rebound by Eli Morris again. His putback going to be good, but wave it off. Got called for the shorter shove, and who drew that offensive foul? That was Dylan Weaver again.
Of course it was.
Third team foul on Newark Catholic. Morris has his second personal, and now the Green Wave have their 8th turnover. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Yoder Lumber Company. We'll have those area tournament scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. Here's Grant Miller with the basketball. Calls out the play as he'll take it into the front court. His pass goes to Tony Yoder, left of the foul circle. Out top, Grant Miller. On the left wing, back to Detweiler. Dribbles it to the baseline. His layup going to be no good. Some contact, no foul was called. Rebound goes to Eli Morris. Green Wave basketball to the front court. Here's Cantor. Hands it off to Gorius. Out top down to Langenbrunner. Back in the corner. Jumbled, now grabbed by Cantor. Out top of the pass to Buchanan. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound goes to Alex Yoder. Hiland ball again, up 36-32. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Grant Miller to the front court. Now the Weaver out top. Weaver dribbles it to the foul line. Left corner to Tony Yoder. Yoder to the baseline. Dumps to the side to Alex Yoder. His layup's going to be no good. Rebound by Tony Yoder again. His putback going to be up no good. Rebound this time grabbed by Langenbrunner. Green Wave basketball. On the right corner goes to Cantor. On the right block inside that Eli Morris. He'll make it up again. And another assist thrown inside by Cantor. Eli Morris with 6 points. Timeout called. 36-34 Hiland. 3:12 to play, third quarter. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready-mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
A player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. We talked about rebounding at the half of Troy, and Hiland has been hitting the boards in this third quarter.
Yeah, they grabbed 8 offensive boards here so far in the third quarter alone. They kind of flipped the tide on Newark Catholic a little bit.
Hiland basketball, out of the timeout, they have a 2-point lead. Nearing the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Detweiler across the timeline. Picks it up, pass left wing goes to Weaver. Out top to Shether. Head fake. Dribbles it, the handoff back to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound snapped inside and grabbed by Braylon Bates. Green Wave basketball. Down by a pair. Here's Cantor across the timeline. Pass right to the foul line. Bates knocked loose. Grabbed out top by Langenbrunner. Shovels the right wing back to Cantor. To the right block to Bates. Backs it in on Weaver. He allows it back out top over to Cantor. Cantor dribbles the foul line lane. Runner by Cantor. Off the glass going to be good. Count that bucket. And the foul. Here's Cole Cantor tying the game up at 36 and a chance for a three-point play.
Long continuation there for Cantor.
No doubt. And he's up down to 15 points. 4 of those in this third quarter. Third team foul on the Hawks. And that tie, the second tie of the quarter, 6th tie of the game. Tied up at 36. For all your furnaces and generator needs this winter, contact MRE Services in Baltic, 330-897-4869. MRE Services, heating, cooling, and electrical. Free throw up going to be knocked down by Cantor. 5 in the quarter, 16 for the ball game, and now a 37-36 lead for Newark Catholic, their first lead of the third quarter. Hiland ball, 2.5 to go in the third. Here's Grant Miller out top. Dribbles it. Still with the basketball, lobs the left wing back over to Tony Yoder. Yoder to the foul line, to the lane. His shot's up, going to be no good. Rebound, grabbed by Shether, out top to Weaver. Weaver, foul line. Kicks the right corner, back to Detweiler. That three-pointer's going to be knocked down.
There you go, Sammy.
He has 12 points now on 4 three-pointers. Hiland back in the lead, 39-37.
He's a shooter. He'll keep shooting until he gets it.
No doubt about it. And now up to 7 lead changes tonight. Second of the third quarter. Green Wave basketball, the right wing. Here's Langenbrunner, dribbles it, and it gets called for traveling. You called it, Troy, the 9th turnover on Newark Catholic.
Well, I was hoping the official agreed with me because that's what I saw.
He must have saw you. Tony Yoder basketball with the pass goes over to Detweiler on the backcourt. Hiland ball, they have a 2-point lead. 1:48 to play in the third. That pass, who's right wing juggled off the hands, now grabbed by Shether. Back to Detweiler. Dribbles it to the foul line. Into the corner now, the Weaver. His three-pointer's going to be in and out. No good. Rebound by Shetler again. Back to Yoder. Over to Sammy Detweiler. Into the corner goes to Chris Sheather. Right wing Yoder. Yoder to the foul line. Lane kicks it out top to Weaver. Weaver to the foul line. Nice look inside. Goes to Yoder. He'll bake it up and in. What a look on the pass by Weaver. And now Hiland a 4-point lead.
Yeah, nice little two-man game there for Hiland. But
Tony Yoder has 4. 41-37 Hawks. Green Wave basketball. 1:09 to play in the third. On the right point, back to Buchanan. Out top now to Bates. Bates dribbles it. Now the handoff goes to Langenbrunner. Left wing back to Cantor. Cantor to the foul line. Back in the corner. Received now by Bates. His three-pointer going to be off the mark. Rebound goes to Sheather. Hiland ball at 41-37. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Here is Grant Miller at the center circle with 45 seconds and counting third quarter. Now to Sheather with it high on the right. Jab step. Backs it up. Sheather now drive to the baseline. Pass across the lane goes to Cutting Dylan Weaver, but they call him for the charge. Chris Sheather looked like he had a step on the defender, but they'll call him for the charge anyway, and that'll be for Hiland their 15th foul.
yeah, Langenbrunner sliding over there and getting in front of him. That's one of them you call them. One side likes it, the other side doesn't.
So Sheather, his first personal. The Hawks will have their 5th turnover of the night. 41-37 lead for Hiland. Green Wave had the basketball. 25 seconds to play in the third. Here's Cantor to the corner. Picks it up, double team. Pass to Langenbrunner. Into the paint goes to Eli Morris. His shot's going to be no good. Rebound, fall forward. Grabbed by Weaver. Weaver dribbles it. Long pass to the front court to a wide open Chris Sheather. He'll grab it and lay it up and in.
There you go.
Sheather has 5. Hiland a 6-point lead. 8 seconds. Here's Cantor to the left wing, to the corner. The dribble by Buchanan. Lane, nice look inside, goes to Langenbrunner. He missed the layup. Rebound by Tony Yoder. And the third quarter will come to a close. Nice closeout to the third quarter by the Hawks. And now through 3, Hiland 43 and Newark Catholic 37. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Third quarter of the 7-0 run. They now have a 6-point lead to begin the fourth quarter of action. It'll be Newark Catholic basketball at side court. To inbound is Buchanan. Into the hands of Cole Cantor. Cantor pass goes left point. Back to Bates. Back to Cantor. Back to Bates on the left point. Looking. His pass left to the foul line. The Langenbrunner. Nice look inside. Goes to Cantor under the basket. His shot up going to be blocked inside by Sheather. Rebound goes to Grant Miller. Hiland ball. Grant Miller across the timeline. Hiland a 6-point lead early in the fourth quarter. Miller pass right of the foul circle to Caden Miller. Out top now to Tony Yoder near the midcourt line. Yoder dribbles it. On the left wing back to Detweiler. Takes it to the baseline. His pass goes to Sheather at mid-post. Out top to Tony Yoder. Yoder drives to lane. His shot blocked inside. Rebound by Caden Miller, however. Miller's putback going to be no good. They call him for the travel before that shot was taken. And it'll be Newark Catholic basketball. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz, where Hiland was 1 for 5 on 3-point tries for 20%. Newark Catholic was 0 for 5. Hiland 5 for 11 from 2-point range. That's good for 45%. Newark Catholic 3 for 6 for 50%. Hiland 0 for 2 for the foul line. Newark Catholic was 1 for 2 for 50%. Hiland out rebounding Newark Catholic 15-5 in the third quarter. A key stat there. 2 turnovers for the Green Wave, 1 for Hiland in that third quarter of play.
9 of those were offensive boards for Hiland.
Huge on those second chance opportunities. It'll be Newark Catholic basketball. On the left wing to Eli Morris. Deflected, now grabbed out top by Langenbrunner. Dribbles it, back in the corner, goes to Ashton Cox. His three-pointer way off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Morris, however. Back to Cox. Dumps it inside, deflected, now back out top. Three-pointer by Cantor, going to be no good. Rebound, 5-4, grabbed on the floor, and diving after it, two players, Caden Miller and Eli Morris. It'll be a held ball, arrow points to Hiland. And they are really scrapping for those rebounds here in the second half.
Yeah, Hiland's defensive intensity this second half's been off the charts good.
Stay tuned later on tonight after the contest for High School Scoreboard, brought to you by Yoder Lumber Company. We'll have those area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Hiland basketball up by 6, 6:40 to play. Grant Miller into the front court, has it out top. Spins around, shovels the right wing to Detweiler. To the right block goes to Chris Shuther. Backs it in, Shuther still with it, double team. Into the corner of the Detweiler, out top now to Grant Miller. Deflected on the floor and stolen away. Hiland has their 7th turnover. To the front court, pass by Buchanan. Left wing back to Cantor. His 18-footer is going to be knocked down. Cole Cantor now has 18. Hiland a 43-39 lead. 6:12 to go. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. Hawks basketball. Pass to the right wing to Scheller. Dribbles it to the foul line. His pass goes left wing to Detweiler. His shot for the foul line's up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound goes to Eli Morris. Greenway basketball. Into the front court, over to Buchanan on the left wing. Down by 4, knocked loose, stolen away by Shuther. Shuther on the other end, to the bucket. His layup is going to be no good. Rebound grabbed, however, by Langenbrunner. To the front court to Cantor. Cantor to the foul line. His 15-footer's up in the air, going to be knocked down. Back-to-back buckets by Cole Cantor. He has 20, and now Newark Catholic back to within 2.
Yeah, Cantor's a dangerous player on the open floor.
43-41, Hiland, 5.5 to play in the fourth. Timeout called. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Ream Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Ream and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Time Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs, offering free next-day local area delivery. Place your local delivery order online at Kime.Express. And a nice run here by the Rewave, right back in it, down by 2.
Yeah, Hiland probably took a couple shots a little quick there on the offensive end. Playing with that lead, they didn't need them, but they weren't bad shots, just didn't get them to go down.
Hiland had a 7-0 run to close out the third. Now the Green Wave go on a 4-0 run to begin the fourth quarter. Hiland basketball, they're up by 2. Here's Weaver on the left wing. Out top to Chris Shuther. Dribbles it, they hand off down to Grant Miller. On the right wing, Detweiler dribbles it to the baseline. His shot's up in the air, going to be knocked down. Sammy Detweiler, his first 2-point bucket of the game. He has 14.
Yeah, much better rhythm there.
45-41, Hiland stepping the 4-0 Newark Catholic run. Greenway basketball, here's the dribble to the right wing by Buchanan. Knocked loose on the 4, stolen away by Tony Yoder. Good double team in the 10th Newark Catholic turnover. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. Under 5 minutes to go. Hiland up by 4. The handoff to Weaver. Cross-court pass Detweiler. Left wing now to Tony Yoder. Out top to Shuther now. Holds on to it. And the handoff of the left wing back to Detweiler. His three-pointer is going to be no good. The rebound goes out of bounds and back to Newark Catholic. Crossover vehicle owners, there's a tire just for you. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to see the all-season Yokohama G-Lane G055. Contact Holmes Tire LLC in Middlesburg, Spencer, Mount Vernon, and Loudonville. Green Wave has the basketball. Down 45-41, 4.5 to play. Cantor to the right wing. Backs it up for a three-pointer, going to be knocked down on a step back. And now a one-point ball game. Wow. What a shot. Cole Cantor now 7 points in the fourth quarter alone. 23 for the game. Hiland ball at 45-44. Left wing Weaver. Dribbles it. Behind his back. Runner going to be blocked and rebound grabbed by Ashton Cox. Greenway with the basketball. Here's Cantor again. Into the front court. Met defensively by Tony Yoder. Cantor dribbles it. His pass high on the left side goes over to Buchanan. The handoff down to Ashton Cox. Cox down to the right wing. Stumbles, falls on the 4, dove after, and finally picked up by Weaver on the steal, the 11th Newark Catholic turnover. Hiland ball, a 1-point lead, 3.5 to play. Grant Miller calls out the play in the front court. Dribbles it now to the right wing, into the corner of the Detweiler. He'll dribble it to the foul line, to the lane. Full floater rejected by Buchanan. Chased down out top, however, by Grant Miller. Miller back in front of that midcourt line. 45-44 Hawks. Miller, right wing, to the corner. Out top to Scheller. Left point now to Weaver. Weaver dribbles it. Into the quarter, cutting Detweiler. Cross-court pass goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. In the 9th turnover on Hiland. Good defense that time by the Green Wave.
Good defense there by Newark Catholic. Had Hiland off a little bit off rhythm there. Caused that turnover.
Don't let your home be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Call 330-279-4522. Green Wave basketball to the front court. Here's Cantor to the right block inside to Buchanan. His shot's going to be knocked down. Buchanan with that bucket. He has 9. His first points of the second half, and now a 1-point Newark Catholic lead. That'll cause a Hiland timeout. 46-45 Newark Catholic, 2:43 to play. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, including property listings, they have the buyers. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
Hi, Bruce here at the Dutch Cupboard in Berlin. I want to say a big congratulations to the Hiland boys basketball team for your continued success on the tournament trail. If you've ever been in our store, you know that we have a large variety of drinks, chips, and snacks for every occasion. And while you're here, grab a Subway sandwich to go, fresh made bread every day. And also, fill your car up with quality Marathon gas or diesel. And while you're at it, join the Make It Count program and save 5 cents a gallon. Let's go Hawks!
Hiland's defense have been really good here in the second half.
Hawks basketball out of the timeout, 2:43 to play. They trail by 1. Tony Yoder at side court, inbounds it to Grant Miller. He'll call out the play. Miller out top, takes the right point. They hand it now to Detweiler. Out top to Weaver. Weaver to the foul line. Into the corner goes to Grant Miller. That three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound going to be fought for, grabbed by Buchanan. Green Wave with the basketball at 46-45. Cole Cantor across the timeline. Takes it high on the right. They hand off down to Buchanan. He'll take it out top, spinning it around. A pass off the hands of Moore, so he'll track it back down to the right wing. And finally a timeout called by Newark Catholic with 2:12 to play. 46-45 lead for Newark Catholic. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Tonight's contest will announce the Subway player of the game as that player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Newark Catholic basketball out of the timeout. Here's Cantor to the corner. His shot's up in the air, going to be knocked down, or no good, I should say, off the rim. Rebound now to Chris Scheller. Hiland basketball after that missed shot, down by 1. 2 minutes to go. Grant Miller to the front court. Now the Weaver on the right wing. Dribbles it out top. Inside goes to Scheller, grabs it. His shot up going to be no good, but he was fouled. They'll call that on the floor. The 14th foul on the Green Wave in the second half.
Yeah, that shot by Cantor is probably not what Newark Catholic wanted coming out of that timeout, but advantage goes to Hiland now.
No doubt. The Hawks with 1:49 to play. They'll have it to inbound beneath their own backcourt. 46-45, Newark Catholic back and forth all night long. Embedded out top, chased down by Weaver at the top of the key. On the right point, back to Grant Miller now. On the left wing, back to Chris Schedler. Dribbles it out top, out of the foul line. Schedler into the corner, grabbed by Detweiler. Out top to Tony Yoder, left wing Weaver. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by a leaping Cole Cantor. Green Wave again with the basketball and a 1-point lead. Cantor across the timeline. Now on the right wing goes over to Stanley. Stanley to the foul line. Lane back to the corner. Grabbed by Eli Morse. Almost a travel, but instead a timeout. 1:18 to play. 46-45 Newark Catholic. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Day shifts are available 6 to 7 hours per day, 6 days a week. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, self-motivated, dependable, customer-focused, and able to follow directions with limited supervision. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
45 Newark Catholic. Hiland needing another big stop here.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to give defense a stop, come down and score. But Matt, you just set off there. Newark Catholic's done a great job of sealing off the paint. They're making Hiland beat them from outside now.
Certainly are. It'll be Green Wave with the basketball on that far side of the front court. Here's Joe Stanley. Pass goes out top to Cantor. Cantor spins around looking. Pass inside to back to Cunning Buchanan. His layup going to be good. Count the bucket and the foul. Great set play out of the timeout on the back door. And Buchanan to the foul line. He's fired up. A chance for a three-point play. Brandon Buchanan has now 11 points on two. He has 4 points, however, in the fourth quarter on two straight buckets.
Yeah, and they did a good job disguising that play using Cantor, and then Buchanan goes back door. That was well designed by Newark Catholic.
Buchanan, the free throw. It's up, and that's going to be no good. Rebound, grabbed by Eli Morse. Shovels it back out top, and now Green Wave had the basketball again. Here's Cantor, drive. Runner going to be up, no good, and draws the foul. So with 1:05 to play, 48-45 lead for Newark Catholic, and now Cantor to the foul line to shoot two more free throws.
Yeah, they got Dylan Weaver there on that foul, I believe. It looked like he might have been set trying to draw the charge.
16 fouls on the Hawks. And at the foul line, as I mentioned, Cole Cantor. And he has been outstanding tonight. 23 points, 7 in the fourth quarter. Free throw here is going to be up, going to be good. Make it 24 for him. And now all of a sudden, 49-45 lead for the Green Wave. Cantor with the second free throw attempt. And that will be up, and that will be knocked down. Makes them both. 50-45 Newark Catholic. Hiland ball. Needing the bucket right here. 1 minute to go. Yoder's pass down to Weaver, left wing. Out top, Shetler. Left wing now to Grant Miller. Right wing back to Detweiler, and off his hands goes out of bounds. Hiland going to hand the ball back. Very fortunate that time.
Yeah, lucky bounce there. That went off of Cantor's leg last minute.
Tony Yoder now to inbound for the Hawks. 53 seconds to play. Hiland down by 5. Embedded to Shetler. Now to Grant Miller. Right wing to Detweiler. Dribbles it. His three-pointers up in the air. Going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Stanley, and he'll be fouled by Detweiler. 17 fouls on the Hawks, and now Stanley to the foul line for a 1-on-1 with 45 seconds to go. So Hiland led by 6 after 3. 7 to run to close out the third, but boy, it's been all Newark Catholic in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've extended their defense out. They're making Hiland shoot the ball outside, and Hiland's went cold.
Joe Stanley, 3 points tonight. He has not scored so far in the second half for the 5'8" junior guard. It is a 1-on-1. And his free throw's up, going to be no good. Rebound goes to Scheller. Good box out. Now to Grant Miller, 40 seconds. To the front court, Grant Miller out top. Now right wing. Goes to Weaver. Weaver to the foul line. His 18-footers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Dylan Weaver with that bucket. He has 6. Timeout called. 33 seconds to go. A 50-47 lead for Newark Catholic. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Sauls and Berlin wishes good luck to all Holmes County coaches, players, and families on the tournament trail. They also invite you to stop in and see all the new spring items they have to offer, including potting benches and glass window boxes. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind unique item, including a large selection of hot sauces, marinara, and salsas to share with the community, visit Sauls online at saulsandberlin.com or find them on Facebook.
With 33.9 seconds to play, and the Hawks certainly would love to get a steal here.
Yeah, absolutely. Defensive stop here in the bucket. Hiland's right there. No panic here yet. There's 33 seconds left. They've got time.
Winner moves on to the regional finals Friday night, 7 o'clock, back here at the Convo against either Lucasville Valley or Western at 7 p.m. It'll be Newark Catholic basketball on the back baseline against the full court man-to-man press defense of Hiland. Inbounded over to Cantor in the backcourt. Picks it up. Now to Stanley. Stanley dribbles it. Falls down across the midcourt line, and he was fouled. That push on Sammy Detweiler. And that'll be the 8th team foul on the Hawks. Second personal on Detweiler. And it will be another 1-1 for Newark Catholic.
And that was definitely the player that Hiland wanted to foul was Stanley.
No question. Missed that free throw the last trip down the floor. And at the foul line once again. 27.6 seconds to play in the fourth. Hiland down by 3. And Joe Stanley for the Green Wave is at the foul line. Here's the free throw. Up, going to be no good. Rebound by Weaver. Now to Tony Gooder to Grant Miller with 24 seconds to go. Hiland down by 3. They had the ball. Miller, right wing now to Weaver. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound slapped in the hands of Grant Miller. Back to Weaver. Down to 13 seconds. Grant Miller's left pass. Left wing to Detweiler. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Sammy Detweiler has tied it up at 50. Three-pointer number 5 tonight. 17 points for Sammy Detweiler. What a bucket. And the offensive rebound was Keytroy getting that ball back and allowing him to get that shot off.
Absolutely. How many times have we seen that happen this year for Sammy Detweiler and the Hawks? Wow.
Big time shot. Tied up at 50. 6.3 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Well, all the momentum going, obviously, the Green Wave way, Troy. And get that two-point basket to Hiland. They get the foul, the missed free throw, and the three-pointer. All of a sudden, they have a chance here. Of course, Green Wave really have that opportunity here with 6 seconds to go.
Well, Matt, you said the offensive rebound. That's been the story of the second half for Hiland's been the job they've done on the offensive boards. And they've really out-rebounded the Newark Green Wave here in the second half on the offensive end.
Tied up at 50, 6.3 seconds to play, and it's going to come down to defense right now.
It's going to be defense. Ideal here, Hiland gets a steal and a chance to make a last-second shot, but if not, we're going to go to overtime.
And Hiland's had a couple of those in the postseason.
If it's overtime, it's Hiland time.
No doubt about it. Ashton Cox with it on the back baseline. Of course, full court press defense on by Hiland. And a little different look this time. 2-on-2 press on by the Hawks. Tony Yoder, Sammy Detweiler, Dylan Weaver, Grant Miller, and also Chris Shetler on the floor defensively. Embedded, grabbed by Cantor, dribbles it, lost it, out of bounds, turnover. And it will be Hiland basketball, 3.7 seconds to go. You asked for it, Troy, you got it.
Yeah, and he should have probably got the travel call before he kicked it out of bounds, but now here we go. Hiland's got a chance.
Hiland basketball at side court, 3.7 seconds to play, tied at 50. We'll take a timeout. This is regional semifinal basketball on KLM. Don't go away.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
3.7 seconds to go. Hiland will have the ball, a chance to win this game or go to overtime. Couldn't ask for a better basketball game tonight, Troy.
Oh, boy. Hiland defense really getting the job done here, but wow, this is what it's all about right here, Matt.
Well, we'll see what Mark Schlaball draws up in the huddle as the Hawks will walk out of their huddle now as they walk onto the floor. It'll be Dylan Weaver to inbound the basketball at side court. Grant Miller's out there, Chris Shevler, also Tony Yoder and Sammy Detweiler. 3.7 seconds to go, tied up at 50. Weaver looking. Pass goes to Shevler. Dribbles it into the corner now to Detweiler. Stored away, shot at the length of the floor, going to be no good off the rim by Cantor. Almost made it. And the fourth quarter of regulation will come to a close. So at the end of regulation, we're tied up at 50 apiece between Hiland and Newark Catholic, and we are going to overtime. Back after this on WKLM.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education Foundation has awarded more than $9 million in scholarships to residents pursuing higher education. Scholarships for the 2021-2022 academic year will be available on our website at www.hcef.net starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Staball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Staball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Staball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Staball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
For overtime, it'll be Alex Yoder to jump for Hiland. Alex Yoder, the 6'6" sophomore, and jumping for the Green Wave, going to be Cole Cantor, the 6'3" senior. Tied up at 50, going into OT. Newark Catholic went on the 13-2 run to begin the fourth, and Hiland will close out that fourth quarter of 5 run. They tie it up and go into overtime. That ball going to be slapped around, finally grabbed by Hiland, going right to left here as we begin the overtime session. Grant Miller dribbles it to the front court. Now to Tony Yoder. Left wing now to Chris Shuther. Third overtime game of the postseason for the Hawks. Yoder's pass goes to Detweiler. His three-pointers up there going to be no good. Rebound fought for, grabbed inside by Ashton Cox. Green Wave had the basketball. Into the front court. Here's Cole Cantor. Takes it right wing. Crossover. Back out top. Here's the three-pointer by Ashton Cox. Going to be knocked down. Ashton Cox has 5. His first field goal tonight. 53-50 Newark Catholic in overtime. 3:20 to play. Highland ball. Here's Grant Miller out top. Now left wing to Chris Shuther. Out of the foul line. Shuther hands it off now to Tony Yoder. Drive, lane. Nice look inside. Goes to Alex Yoder. Here's shot no good. Puts it back up and going to be good on the second effort by Alex Yoder. He has 4. Highland back to within 1. 53-52 Newark Catholic. They had the ball. 3 minutes to go in overtime. On the right wing. Back to Ashton Cox. Right block inside to Cantor, knock loose, stolen away. That's the 13th Newark Catholic turnover. Grant Miller to the front court. 2:48 to play in OT. Highland down by 1. Grant Miller, pass to the corner, goes to Detweiler. Dribbles it to the foul line, out top now to Tony Yoder. Into the corner to the Detweiler, dribbles it to the baseline. Nice dump inside, but stolen away instead. Highland their 11th turnover tonight. Back to the Green Wave, up 53-52. Cole Cantor walks it across the timeline. Lobs it right to the foul line now to Langenbrunner. He'll dribble it to the right block. His shot going to be off the glass and good. Kyle Langenbrunner has 4 points, 55-52 Newark Catholic. Just his second bucket tonight. And now a timeout by Highland. 2:10 to play in OT. Newark Catholic 55, Highland 52. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Winner of this game moves on to the regional championship this Friday night against either Lucasville Valley or Westrum, and it'll be Friday night, 7 o'clock, back at the Convocation Center. Right now, Newark Catholic, a 55-52 lead over Hiland in overtime. The Hawks have to respond here.
Absolutely. Both teams with just one timeout here left, so keep an eye on that. But yes, Hiland needs to get a stop and a bucket here.
So for the Hawks, out of the timeout, it'll be Tony Yoder to inbound it here at side court. Grant Miller is out there, also Sammy Detweiler, Chris Shedler, and Dylan Weaver. Yoder inbounds it to Grant Miller. Hawks basketball down by 3 in overtime. Detweiler's pass, left wing now to Weaver. Now to Chris Shedler. Dribbles it left wing. The handoff goes to Detweiler. Dribbles it into the corner of the Weaver. On the left wing, back to Shedler. To the foul line. Lane back in the corner now to Tony Yoder. Drive. Pass out top goes to Grant Miller. Back to Weaver. Weaver's three-pointers up in the air, going to be knocked down. He'll tie it up at 55.
Wow, Dylan Weaver with right on cue.
His first three-pointer tonight. And 9 points for him. 55-55 the score. Into the front court. Newark Catholic basketball. Here's Langenbrunner. Knocked loose by Shedler. He'll grab it out top. This Langenbrunner. Back in the left wing over to Buchanan. Dribbles to the right wing. The handoff now to Cole Cantor. On the left wing, back to Langenbrunner. Drive. Back in the corner. Grabbed now by Eli Morris. Dribbles it out top. Now to Cantor to the corner. Out of bounds. Poked loose by Hiland. It'll stay with the Green Wave.
Yeah, they're really pressuring Cantor away from the ball now, Matt. They don't want to let him beat him.
He's had a big night, no doubt about it. 55-55. 1:19 to go in overtime. Inbounded to Cantor. Dribbles it near the midcourt line. Now to the foul line. Back in the corner goes to Ashton Cox. His three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound to Sammy Detweiler. Hiland ball tied up at 55. 1 minute to play in OT. Here's Grant Miller across the timeline. Hiland spreads the floor. Under a minute to go. Now to Shedler high on the right. Back to Grant Miller. Working against Cox. Back to Shedler high on the right. Working against Eli Morris. 48 seconds. Shedler dribbles it at midcourt. Now they hand off to Grant Miller. 40 seconds. 55-55 in overtime. Miller drive into the corner. Grabbed by Detweiler. To the corner now to Dylan Weaver. He'll kick it high on the left side in the hands of Tony Yoder. 30 seconds to go in OT. Yoder dribbles it, spins around, picks it up. Cross-court pass to Shedler, high on the right, 25 seconds. They hand off to Grant Miller now. Near the 20-second mark of OT. Hiland maybe going for that final shot in overtime. Here's the dribble, foul line. Pass goes deflected, stolen away. And going to be foul called after the steal. Now going to call a tie ball, held ball. Arrow will point to Newark Catholic, though. They'll have the basketball with 14.3 seconds to go. And for the Green Wave, tied at 55, they'll have it on the back baseline. Hiland will back off into the half-court pressure. Inbounded to Cole Cantor. Final 10 seconds in overtime. Newark Catholic basketball and tied up. Cantor out top. 5 seconds, blocked loose. Grab the midcourt. Shot going to be a timeout, actually, before that shot was thrown up in the air by Cox. Would have missed everything. It'll be a timeout instead with 1.8 seconds to go. Tied up at 55. We'll take a timeout. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Were you married in 1997? Well, now's the time to celebrate your milestone with the ring from the jewelry store. Stop in for their 25th anniversary rings that include 1 diamond for each year of your marriage. Not quite 25 years yet? No problem. The jewelry store has something for every milestone that will perfectly fit that special occasion. Stop by and see Sue and find out for yourself. Don't forget to check out the 25-year anniversary rings at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg.
Timeout by Newark Catholic just in time before the shot was taken, but they'll have it just under 2 seconds to go.
Yeah, good thing for Hiland. The ball's going to be inbounded right at half court, so Newark Catholic going to be a long way from the bucket here on the inbound.
So they're getting ready to break out of the huddle. Hiland a chance to win it at the end of regulation. Unable to do it. Now Newark Catholic a chance here at the end of the overtime session. And if they don't do that, we're going into a double overtime.
Why not? We're here.
Why not? Kyle Langenbrunner at midcourt to inbound the basketball. And defending him is going to be Alex Yoder. with that long wingspan. Here's the pass deflected away by Yoder on the floor. Grab the shot at midcourt, going to be no good. That'll close out the first overtime. We're going into double overtime. Tied up at 55 between Hiland and Newark Catholic. Back with overtime number 2 after this on WKLM.
Holmes Limestone Company of Berlin is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes, and they understand scholar athletes work hard in the gym and in the classroom, spending long hours, late nights, and sacrifices for not only their personal goals, but also their teams. Your friends at Holmes Limestone have been in business since 1948, and they are located on State Route 39 east of Berlin. Holmes Limestone would like to take this opportunity to salute parents, coaches, teachers, and athletes for their hard work and dedication throughout the year. Holmes Limestone, proud to be a part of your community.
What a game tonight. It was an 18-15 Hiland lead after one, tied at 30 at halftime. Hiland led by 6 at 43-37 through 3, and then tied at 50 at the end of regulation, and then a 55-55 score now as we head into overtime number 2, and still going here for more basketball tonight, Troy.
I'm not sure we're ever going to finish this one up the way these two teams are going at it, Matt.
And now we'll do the jump once again. And it'll be Alex Yoder again to jump it for the Hawks against Cole Cantor. Double overtime between Hiland and Newark Catholic. Winner moves on to the regional finals Friday night at 7 o'clock. And here's the whistle. The toss will be won by who? Finally to the fore and grabbed by Newark Catholic. Nobody really got much of a hand on the basketball that time.
Yeah, both players whiffed.
Here's Cantor to the front court. The handoff goes over to Buchanan. Blocked loose on the 4 and grabbed now by Cox to the foul line. Dribbles it. Cox. Little runner off the glass. Going to be no good. Rebound fought for and finally grabbed by Morse. His Popeka is going to be good. Eli Morse has 8, 57-55 Newark Catholic. Hiland ball. Here's Grant Miller to the front court. Surveys it. Miller pass to the corner. Goes to Tony Yoder. Yoder to the dribble to the foul line. Hand off to Scheller. Into the corner, Grant Miller. His three-pointer is going to be knocked down.
There you go.
Grant Miller with the answer. His 4th three-pointers tonight. Hiland a 1-point lead.
That was clutch here by Grant Miller. Now we're on odd numbers.
58-57 Hiland. Here's Newark Catholic. 3 minutes to go in double overtime. Right wing now to Ashton Cox. Backs it up. Now to the corner. The handoff goes to Cantor. His three-pointer going to be knocked down. Nothing but net. Make it 28 points now for Cole Cantor. What a game for him tonight.
Yeah, clutch shot by Cantor. What a ball player.
60-58 Newark Catholic. Hiland ball. Here's Sammy Detweiler out top to the foul line. Lobs it inside Alex Yoder. Here's shot up. Going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Langenbrunner, and he'll be fouled by Chris Scheller after that rebound. And I believe 19 fouls on the Hawks. And 1-1 for Newark Catholic on the other end.
And Newark Catholic just sitting there with 4 fouls, so they're a long way from putting Hiland at the free throw line.
No doubt. At the free throw line here is Kyle Langenbrunner, 5'11 junior. He has 4 points. 60-58, Newark Catholic in double OT. Free throws up, going to be knocked down. 5 points for Langenbrunner. 2:37 to play. And his second free throw. That is up, going to be knocked down, makes them both. 6 points for him, 4-point lead for Newark Catholic, 62-58 with 2.5 to go in double overtime. So Hiland will have the basketball. Officials checking the score table here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're questioning here. Timeouts, perhaps?
Could be. Now we're ready to go. Half-court defense is being applied by Newark Catholic. Inbounded to Grant Miller now for the Hawks. Trailing by 4. Into the front court, Grant Miller with the basketball. His pass right wing, the Detweiler. Dribbles at foul line. Out top, Grant Miller. Into the corner to Weaver. Weaver's nice look inside. Goes to Scheller. His layup going to be good. High off the glass. He'll knock it down. Scheller has 7. Hiland back to within 2. Newark Catholic basketball. Here's Cantor to the front court. His pass high on the right side, back to Langenbrunner. Out top of the pass to Buchanan now. Back in the left wing, Cantor. Cantor, step back, three-pointer to be up, he's going to be in and out. No good this time. Rebound goes to Shether. Hiland ball down by 2. Grant Miller to the front court. Dribbles it at center court with 1:45 to go. Right wing now to Tony Yoder. To the right block goes to Chris Shether. Out top to Weaver. Head fake. Dribbles at foul line and gets called for traveling. The head fake, then the double team came. Tried to step through it, but instead the 13th Hiland turnover.
Yeah, good call there by the official.
1:39 to play in double OT. Green Wave with the basketball, and they have a 2-point lead. Kyle Langenbrunner back over to Cole Cantor. Cantor across the timeline. Takes it high on the right, his pass on the 4, juggled, grabbed by Langenbrunner. His shot going to be off the glass, ain't going to be no good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Scheller. He'll push it across the timeline. Now to Weaver. Weaver in the left wing, dribbles it. Drives the lane, kicks it out top to Detweiler to the corner now to Tony Yoder. Drive lane, his pass inside, deflected on the 4 and stolen away again. Another turnover for the Hawks. Number 14 on Hiland tonight. And Greenway with the basketball again, up by 2, 1 minute to go. Cantor to the lane. His shot's up, going to be no good, missed everything. Rebound goes to Dylan Weaver. Hiland again has the basketball, down by 2, 50 seconds to go. Grant Miller to the front court. Dribbles it to the corner now to Weaver. Dribbles it, backs it up to the right wing. His three-pointers up there, going to be knocked down. Boy! Dylan Weaver with the 3, Hiland a 1-point lead. 30 seconds to go. Cantor with the ball for the Green Wave, down 63-62. Cantor into the corner, over to Buchanan. He'll dribble it out top. The handoff in front of the midcourt line to Langenbrunner. 18 seconds to double overtime. Back to Cantor, high on the left. 14 seconds. Cantor, shot up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound, slapped away, grabbed by Yoder. He's going to be fouled right away with 8.9 seconds to go in double overtime. And that's going to be just the 15th foul on Newark Catholic. You talked about that, Troy, here in the for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've still got another one to give before they put Hiland at the free throw line. I'd expect them to foul really quick on the inbound if they don't get the steal.
63-62 Hiland. Double OT. Full court press is on by Newark Catholic, but now a timeout is called. 8.9 seconds to go in double overtime. Hiland up by 1. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Wayne Garage Door is a proud sponsor of area sports teams. Wayne Garage Door understands that goals can be reached by working hard and playing as a team, and the same can be said about how Wayne Garage Door conducts their everyday business. Customer satisfaction is the name of their game, and they work hard to achieve this goal. Visit their website at waynedoor.com or come down to their beautiful store and check their products out for yourself and let Bob or Matt put their team to work for you. Stop by their showroom on Route 39 in Dover or call 330-343-6679. Wayne Garage Door, more than just garage doors.
The basketball, Matt, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. What do you say about a game like this? Wow. How about that?
Obviously, full court pressure by Newark Catholic. Hiland has to get that ball inbounded and not turn it over, and likely they go to the foul line. Of course, as you mentioned, one more foul to go before they can get that bonus situation.
Yeah, you said it. The turnover is going to be key here. Hiland's got to take care of the basketball. They take care of the basketball, they're going to win the ball game. It's that simple.
Tony Yoder to inbound on the back baseline. Dylan Weaver out there, Chris Shether, also Sammy Detweiler, and Grant Miller. Inbounded to Weaver. Dribbles it. His pass down to Tony Yoder. Dribbles it. Down to 4 seconds into the front row. Wide open, Chris Shether. He'll dribble it away, and no foul call, I believe. Now they finally do call a foul, but just 1/10 of a second to go, and the Green Wave didn't foul, Troy, and Hiland's going to win this basketball game.
I don't know why they did not foul. They should have fouled the backcourt, but what a turn of events for Hiland here. 1/10 of a second. Oh, my.
What a break, and the Hawks going to close out this game. Just 1/10 of a second to go, and Hiland all they have to do really is inbound this basketball. That's it.
That's it.
I think it had to be a situation, timeout called now, where the ball inbound it, maybe don't foul right away, see if you can get a steal, but then they waited too long. All of a sudden, Hiland had a wide open player on the other end.
Yeah, and Chris Shetler could have went to the hole with that basket there and scored, but pulled it back out. But that's just, I'm not sure what Newark Catholic was thinking there, but what a break for Hiland.
And heads-up basketball as well for the Hawks.
Wow.
Inbound that ball. But so, again, Hiland, you think about down in the first overtime, came back, they tied up. Down by 5 points, in fact. And come back, they tied up in regulation, actually. And down in the first overtime, down in the second overtime, but here they are, 1 point lead and a chance to get this win.
Well, I can count, just off my memory, maybe 3 overtime games for Hiland, maybe more than that this year. They've been here before, and they didn't panic. They did not panic. They stayed the course, kept playing hard, and they're a tenth of a second from moving to the regional finals.
Back out there, Tony Gutter with the basketball beneath their own backboard. 1/10 of a second to go. Hiland just needs to inbound this basketball. They do so to Shetler. That'll do it. The Hawks survive and advance again. Hiland 63 and Newark Catholic 62 in double OT. What a game tonight.
My, oh my.
The Hawks improve now to 22-4 for the 10th ranked team in Division 4. They've now won 7 straight, and they'll move on to the regional finals, and that will be this Friday night, 7 o'clock, against either Lucasville Valley or Western at 7 p.m. We'll have that game for you. Video live stream, of course, on Friday night, airtime 6:30. Newark Catholic with the loss will end their season at 15-12, snapping a 5-game winning streak. What a game tonight, as Hiland wins at 63-62 in double overtime. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
This winter season, while you're driving back and forth to all the basketball games, just remember that one of your stops should be at TMK Farm Service. They offer Halite Winter Melt Dragon Melt and calcium chloride salt, perfect for steps, sidewalks, and driveways, along with U.S. water conditioning pellets that work in all types of water conditioners. Plus, for all you animal lovers, TMK also features their very own manufactured feed, as well as being a Kalmbach Feeds and Purina Mills dealer. That's TMK Farm Service, with 4 locations to serve you in Berlin, Sugar Creek, and New Bedford, along with their organic facility in Holmesville.
At Guggisberg Cheese, you'll find an unbelievable section of your favorite cheeses, as well as some really good deals. In case you're looking for something unique, we have a number of imports, along with the Guggisberg classics you know and love. If you haven't already curd, it really doesn't get cheddar than this. So don't Swiss out. Hit the road, Pepperjack, and stop on out to Guggisberg Cheese, where the baby Swiss is really, really good. Yeah, we know this ad is cheesy, but we regret nothing.
Busy Bees Auto Gear has moved to a new location on Township Road 311, Millersburg, in the former Jim Barhart Auto Body facility. They are your one-stop shop for just about anything that pertains to your vehicle. Proudly dealing with over 1,400 manufacturers, just bring it in and they'll take care of all your accessories, do your ceramic coatings, and fix your dents, and do it all at one place. From residential to commercial, Busy Bees Auto Gear 100% stands behind all of their work. Call Busy Bees Auto Gear today at 330-674-1122. That's 674-1122.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
A single-family home located at 5730 State Route 514 in Glenmont is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $250,000. This property was built in 1992 and has 2 bedrooms and 1 full bath with 1,072 square feet, near Nashville and the West Holmes Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Tim Miller at 740-502-6786 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Hi, this is Sarah Clark. At Creative Edge, we personalize a unique look for each individual. We care and build relationships with our clients, and we strive for the latest trends through continual education. Creative Edge has a professional, relaxing, and positive atmosphere. Creative Edge is a full-service salon offering dimensional hair coloring, haircut designs, nails, pedicures, and massage. Please call for an appointment today at 330-674-3343. Stop by and visit at 5354 Township Road 336 off of State Route 39.
All the way to double overtime, the Hawks, they get the win, 63-62 over Newark Catholic, and Hiland moving on. After their third overtime victory in postseason play, they'll be playing in the regional finals this Friday night against either Lucasville Valley or Westrum. As far as the game and how it played out, Hiland led 18-15 after one. Newark Catholic came back to outscore Hiland 15-12 in the second and were tied up at 30 apiece at halftime. In the third quarter, Hiland outscoring Newark Catholic 13-7, and Hiland closing out the third quarter on a 7-0 run. And Hiland in command at that point at 43-37. However, much different fourth quarter as Newark Catholic began the fourth on a 13-2 run, and all of a sudden they had a 50-45 lead, but then Hiland would close out the regulation on a 5-0 run of their own. They were tied up at 50 and going in to overtime. And then in the first overtime, they would be tied up at 5 between the two teams. It would be tied at 55-55 after each team scored 5 points in that first overtime. Then in overtime number 2, Hiland would outscore Newark Catholic 8-7, including a big three-pointer by Dylan Weaver at the end of that overtime session, and Hiland wins it 63-62 in double OT over Newark Catholic tonight. For Hiland, they had 3 players in double figures. Leading the way was 5 for 15 from three-point range, 1 for 5 from two-point range. Detweiler finished up with 17 points in double figures for him on the season for the 14th time on the year. And also in double figures was Grant Miller tonight. He would go for the Hawks 4 for 8 from the three-point distance and also 0 for 1 from two-point range. Grant Miller finished up with 12 points. He was in double figures, was Grant Miller for the 5th time on the season. And also Dylan Weaver in double figures tonight, as Weaver would finish up going 2 for 6 on three-point tries, including that big three-pointer in that double overtime session. 2 for 5 from two-point range, 2 for 2 for the foul line. Weaver had 12 points. He was in double figures for the 14th time on the year. Also scoring tonight, Chris Shuther had 7 points and also a monster night on the boards. We'll talk about that. 7 points for Caden Miller, 4 points scored by Tony Yoder, and 4 also scored by Alex Yoder, rounding out the Hiland total of 63. For Newark Catholic, leading the way was Cole Cantor, and Cantor was outstanding tonight for the 6'3 senior point guard. For Cole Cantor, 3 for 7 from three-point distance and also 8 for 13 from two-point range and 3 of 4 for the foul line. Cole Cantor finished up with 28 points to lead all scorers tonight for the Newark Catholic Green Wave. Also in double figures for them was Brandon Buchanan, and he was 1 for 2 on three-point tries, 3 for 5 from two-point range, 0 for 2 for the foul line. Buchanan had 11 points, also 8 points scored by Eli Morse, 6 for Kyle Langenbrunner, 5 points scored by Ashton Cox, 3 for Joe Stanley, and 1 point scored by Tristan Gorius, running out the 62-point total for Newark Catholic. Final score tonight in double overtime. Hiland a winner, 63-62 over Newark Catholic. Now for the final team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. For Hiland tonight, they would go 12 of 31 from three-point range for 38%. Newark Catholic shot 6 of 18 for 33%. From the field, Newark Catholic 18 of 33 for 57%. Hiland would go 12 of 30 for 40%. From the charity stripe, Hiland 33% going 3 of 9, while Newark Catholic 8 of 16 for 50%. Rebounding advantage goes to Hiland, 42 to 35, and Hiland committed 14 turnovers to 13 for Newark Catholic on the night.
Individually for the Hawks, Chris Shuther, a monster night on the boards. He would finish up with 12 rebounds, 7 at the offensive end. 6 of those 7 came in that third quarter, and a huge night for Chris Shuther on the boards with those 12 rebounds and a lot of second chance opportunities really caused by him. Also 8 rebounds for Caden Miller. He had 2 at the offensive end. And for Newark Catholic, it was Eli Morse who had 10 rebounds. He had 4 on the offensive end. And 5 rebounds apiece for Kyle Lingenbrunner and also Brandon Buchanan. Hiland wins it 63-62 in double overtime. Well, you can give the player of the game to a lot of guys tonight. Sammy Detweiler, some clutch shots. Dylan Weaver, obviously, clutch shots as well, including that double overtime. But how about Chris Shuther, Troy? When think about those 12 rebounds, a lot of offensive, a lot of second chance opportunities for the Hawks, especially in that second half.
Circle the third quarter. Chris Shetler, the job he did on the offensive board is really what propelled Hiland to that third quarter advantage and really got them off and running in the second half. Hiland's intensity in that third quarter was well above what Newark Catholic's was, Matt.
Chris Scheller will be our Subway player of the game. He'll receive one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. And the Hawks now their third overtime win in postseason play. And as you mentioned it, Hiland, they don't panic in these situations. There's something to this. And whether it be the coaches, staff, or the players, they just know how to handle themselves in these pressure-type situations.
You know, I noticed when they come out of halftime, before the second half started, they were very loose on the floor. They were smiling, talking. They looked just like, we're okay. We got this. And composure. Yeah, talk about Hiland's composure. They've got it, Matt. They don't panic. They believe in their abilities. They believe in their coaches. And they play team basketball. What a win by Hiland.
Give credit also to Newark Catholic. What a basketball team they were, and Traden Blows and Cole Cantor, what a basketball player he is.
Boy, any team would love to have a Cole Cantor on the floor, but, that young man right there is the real deal. Those points he scored tonight was not by accident. 28 points, well earned, and he's quite a ball player.
Hiland does get the win, though, 63-62 in double OT, and they will move on with the record now 22-4. They won 7 games in a row. They'll play in the regional finals this Friday, 7 o'clock here at OU against either Lucasville Valley or Western. And, of course, we'll have that game for you, video live stream, of course, and it will be airtime right around 6:30 tip-off at 7 p.m. Newark Catholic will end their season at 15-12, snapping a 5-game winning streak. Reminder, tomorrow night, boys basketball. Garaway's going to be taking on tomorrow night in their action in that regional semifinal as well against Wheelersburg for them. Airtime will be around 7:30, tip-off 8 o'clock. That will be video live streamed as well on Facebook and YouTube. And also Thursday, girls basketball in the state semifinals from Dayton. Waynedale against Worthington Christian. Airtime around 1:40 on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Tip-off at 2 o'clock. Special thanks also goes out to Claxon Communications for allowing us to provide you this video feed for tonight. That is Casey Claxon, also Lydia Brady, and Emma Merriman providing full video for tonight. And also thanks to Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. For Troy Fritz, I'm Matt Roy. Stay tuned for After the Game for High School Scoreboard. We'll have those area tournament scores for you every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. Again, the final, Hiland a winner in double overtime, 63-62 over Newark Catholic to move on to the regional finals this Friday night. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching high school basketball from WKLM-FM 95.3. Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.